Again, like I said, I have a couple different stars I need to take on. So let's use this as a different technique. So I'm going to stay in the same video. I'm just going to call this a battle technique video. So the enemy here has 6 Sohei units, has Ice Queen and Divine Sage. And this can be just an awful fight, depending on how you take it. There's several ways to approach it. You know, we could say, hey, we're going to keep the infantry in a line. We're going to drop the healers back. No need to keep them up. And tell you what, we're going to use, say, vortec instead of heal, because the infantry aren't going to do that much damage to my Sohei that I can't use Divine Sage, my own Divine Sage, to keep them healed. So I could use vortec. I could relocate Ice Queen with vortec closer to 3 Musketeers, drop the Insight, take her out that way. But then Divine Sage is going to be healing the whole time. So, okay, you say, well, I'm going to move 3 Musketeers over here. We'll just readjust the line. And I'll do the same thing. I'll put vortec on Divine Sage, kill Divine Sage, but then you have Ice Queen who's causing the most damage. Plus, when you have 6 Sohei, that's a lot of infantry units. It's hard to do that much damage to take this out. So those would be like my 2 main go-tos when I first start this fight. Initial thought process is that. I've done this fight before. I've fought against this player. He's a very good player. So I'm going to show you another way. It may be effective. I may be able to win this way, but I know I can win this way because I've done the fight before. So one thing about having a solid line of Sohei on defense that you need to understand that I didn't mention earlier is that they are going to go to the closest enemy that they can go to. So in this case, I'm baiting them to go to the middle. I put 3 Musketeers up front on an island by himself. So Divine Sage and Ice Queen are both ranged, but they're all going to come within range of this 3 Musketeers on this fight. I'm going to keep Seth in the middle, and I'm going to surround Seth by 2 Sohei, and then I'm going to keep the infantry in the back, and I like the damage reduction support because I don't have a healer on this fight, and so I need to take as little damage as possible, just trying to stay above 50% health. So one thing that's really cool about this strategy is that it's very fast. If you lose, it's very fast. If you win, it's very fast. Sohei fights, when you sit there with 6 Sohei against 6 Sohei, and it takes a minute and a half and nobody wins, it's just awful. So this is a very fast fight. In fact, the strategy is there. Everybody comes to 3 Musketeers. Your infantry is going to go up and create a short line, but it's a line. And then your archers are going to do a lot of damage. In this case, I'm going to take Chill and I'm going to take vortec, and I'm going to get all his troops, as many of his troops as I can, in a close ball with his heroes, and I'm going to use the crowd control. So I'm going to chill him. As soon as Chill wears off, I'm going to put a vortec on him. And at that point, Divine Sage should be down, if not Ice Queen from 3 Musketeers, and Ice Queen will probably be able to get 1 spell off, so I'm going to use Seth to see if I can interrupt her spell, because if she hits my archers, it's still going to be enough damage to take out my archers. So again, this is probably would be my go-to strategy, and this is an alternate strategy that I've started using that has been very effective. So let's just try this. We're going to start with 3 Musketeers. I'm just going to send it right. Seth. I'm going to send Seth right down the middle. What this is going to do is going to push back the center of their Sohei line, and it's actually going to make a small bubble. So you'll see this. So boom, pushed back. I'm going to just drop that Chill right there. And that's a really good view of it, right? So it created this concave event. Oh, already time for vortec. So let's go ahead and drop vortec on that. Pulled all the heroes up. I'm going to hold off on Seth until, there we go. So I want to make sure that when she gets that spell off that it interrupts her. She didn't get it off, so I'm assuming that the interrupt worked. Oh, there it is. It was just late. If you don't know, Seth has an ability to interrupt Ice Queen. So, okay. So both heroes are dead. He's down to less than 30% health. The line is holding very well. Seth, I'm going to continue to just use Seth and 3 Musketeers to just pound away at the Sohei. In fact, that's probably going to be the last time I activate my 3 Musketeers for a while. See, you notice I've already dropped down to 54% health. If I get down to about 47% health at the end of the fight, I can use Three Musketeers to pop back over the 50% and give me that third star. So, okay, so the Sohei are going down. We're at 6% right now. Once you can focus fire like this, it's very effective strategy. Just keep pounding away with Seth. 4% enemy health left, minute 12 seconds left. Plenty of time, no rush. Just keep using Seth, keep using archers for damage. 1% health, activate Three Musketeers, 57%, boom. 1 minute left on the fight. So for some enemies, that's a very effective strategy. Again, a good player, a good enemy, but the damage reduction for the infantry and the health just isn't there, so I'm able to use archers and take them down like that. Let's see if we have somebody else that we can beat. Same player. Hey, y'all want to see that? Let's try it with a different strategy. Let's see if I do what I was saying earlier. If I take out Divine Sage and try to out heal Ice Queen, let's see what happens. Okay. All right. So the line's gonna go. Everybody's ready. Let me make sure that I know where that Ice Queen's. There it is. So I just want to heal right on top of her bubble. I'm going to use Vortec to physically relocate his Divine Sage. I have now in sight and popped Three Musketeers, and Divine Sage is down. And so now what I'm going to do is just heal right on top with my Divine Sage wherever Ice Queen is at. So if you notice, we're 25 seconds in, and he's down about 40% health on this. So I'm going to keep going. I've got enough health. I can keep activating my Three Musketeers, and I'm just going to keep healing right on top of where she was. Okay, down to 50% enemy health. Well, we're working our way that way. Heal up right on top of wherever her damage is at. Keep Three Musketeers going. I got plenty of health to do that. I'm not at risk of falling under 50%. One thing I don't like about leaving Ice Queen is you pretty much have to heal on top of wherever she's doing damage, which means I'm not able to heal the far side of the line like I would normally do. I have to wait on her to drop a bomb over there, or just say I'm not going to heal that attack, which gets dangerous because you can get your Sohei damage or your health pretty low. Now that we're a minute into the fight, I'm at less risk. Like I said, I'm going to ignore that one. I'm going to heal the far end of my line because I don't want that to break. Activate Three Musketeers again. Okay, I'm under 70% health now. 30% for the enemy with a minute left. I can probably pull this off still. I like to do 1% for every 2 to 3 seconds that are left. With Sohei, it's very, very difficult to do enough damage to them, especially this late in the fight, to get through it. In fact, I'm not going to win this fight. I'm going to run out of time on this fight. So 20% health left. 27 seconds left. There's, truthfully, I just don't think there's enough time left in the battle for me to do this. Yeah, 17 and 17. Yeah, I'm behind the curve on this. You could try to take an Ice Queen or a Seth, but without the healing. It does a lot of damage. I would actually, if I was doing that case, I would take out Ice Queen first and Divine Sage. There we go. Ran out of time with 10 seconds left. That is just, it breaks my heart every time that I lose a battle like that, because you just wasted so much time and you lost the point. So again, I need to get the gold chest, so I'm just going to go back to the other strategy. Let's walk through that. We'll just go through this again. I don't have to describe why I'm using who I'm using. Seth, right down the middle, create that little hole, chill everybody out, activate Three Musketeers, got the line going, just drop some vortec on everybody. I'm going to save this Seth for when they've calmed down, run it right through Ice Queen. Yep, she didn't get her special off because she was interrupted. Hit the Three Musketeers will take out Ice Queen. I'm going to start using Seth against troops, especially as they get closer to archers. I want to save as many archers as possible. I mean, look at the difference in health between the last battle and this battle. He's already down to, or she's already down to 15% in just 40 seconds. I mean, that's just, with Sohei, you really need to do as much damage as possible. That's why my next hero is going to be Ice Queen. I would love to do this with where you have them all in a group like that. They're all stunned, and just start dropping Ice Queen attacks on them, especially early on when they haven't activated their damage reduction skills, and just really putting a hurt on them. So there we go. That whole battle took what, a minute 40 seconds, and I got the 3 stars out of it as opposed to a loss. So very I guess I did get a lot of I beat over 30 battles today in the arena, so that's good. Yeah, bonus, some gold. No gold key, so it's not that good. Anyway, so that's just your basic, some of the basic attack strategies that I've been working on. How to fight cavalry, and then how to fight the infantry. And those are really the 2 main battle types that you're going to see at this level in the arena. If you notice, everybody has Sohei plus the level 50 healer. I do too. And it's just a pleasure whenever you find somebody that doesn't have that. Because like I said, everybody has the same defense. There's Red Sonja's, so that's why I like to key in on her. No offense. You just have a different defense than everybody else, and it makes it more fun. So there we go. Any questions on that, please leave them in the comment section. Again, the troops that I used on this, let's go to the military. I used a couple different heroes. I used the level 50 healer, and I used mostly my infantry or archers. You can see where I'm at, and you can see where I'm at with the spells. So how to use Chill and Vortec together, how to use Vortec to relocate a hero, how to use Heal and Incite together, how to use Heal and Vortec, or Incite and Vortec, or just different combinations. Try them out, play around with them. Now I talked a little bit about the battle strategy on the heroes there, and how to do it. So that's why I like Three Musketeers so much. I mean, really targets the enemy's heroes, really makes the battles a lot easier. Yeah. No, you got to get creative at the top, because like I said, everybody has the same defense. And so if we go look at Blue Panda Varego, right? So we go to Alliance Might, we go to Blue Panda. Where did they go? There they are, number 27. And we look at Varego, number 2. I guarantee you he's going to have high infantry. So 40% attack, 66.5% hit points. Those are reasonable. Let's see here. 40% crit rate, 106 crit damage. So that's okay. 40% evasion and 48% damage reduction. And those stats are just... You had the other 15% damage reduction from the support unit on that, and it's just impossible where I'm at right now without having high enough damage to get through that line. It's just frustrating. So, okay, I rambled on a little bit in this video, but I did show you how to beat some cavalry, how to handle the Manic Helis, kind of what to do against the Eastern Cav, and then I showed you some strategies for how to take out heroes, and then I showed you just a solid line Sohei attack, and then I showed you how to bait everybody to come to the middle with Three Musketeers, and then use archers or some other troop to just wear them out real quick with the crowd control skills. So there you go. If you like the video, please let me know. Just put it in the comments. If you have anything else you want to see, any particular battle strategies or any particular enemies or enemy formations you want to see fought, let me know. I can make videos on those as well to give the tips and strategies. So thanks, everybody. Treadstone out.